Good morning, I'm Ella.
And I'm Addison, and welcome to the final fall semester edition of Bird's Eye News, featuring stories from all across Cardinal Nation.
Here are today's top stories.
Brothers play together on varsity basketball.
A broadcast company partners with student crew to live stream football games.
And robotics brings home the silver at state.
Bird's Eye News starts now. Melissa Robotics beats teams twice their size to finally place at state. Here's Jaden with more on Robotics' run to state.
Melissa Robotics finished runner-up in the 5A, 6A Big Schools Division and 10th overall at Best Robotics State Competition this year.
We started the building process back in the last part of August, and it goes through till November, till the regional competition.
The biggest challenge is just coming up with a design that works the first time, so you don't have to keep building the robot over and over again.
It's tough to expect kids to come up here not on school time, on their own time, to get up here and actually work. It's a lot of work putting together all the things needed to place at state, even just to make it to state.
At regionals, the team beat out much larger robotics teams.
Allen regionals was very exciting. The drivers particularly really went all out, really stressed out to get this thing working and to really be consistent. And when we ended up beating Allen for about 30 points, I mean, it was so much fun.
We knocked out Allen, who's been a juggernaut in the robotic competition throughout the state for several years. So when we beat them, I knew that we had a chance to win a trophy or at least a medal.
After placing in regionals, Melissa Robotics came back to fix and improve their original build.
I asked the kids, I said, do you want to be happy just making it a state, or do you want to try to win it?
We took feedback from our regionals competition and reflected upon it. For example, if a judge said that this part of our booth just didn't have enough information, we went back and we added more information.
The team placed second in both its engineering notebook and its booth exhibit.
The marketing booth was really strong. They put together a really good design.
Our booth was actually our strong point. For example, in our regionals competition, we tied for first in the nation for our booth.
So this is the first time that we've medaled and actually won a UIL trophy. And I think it means a lot because now we've moved up to bigger schools.
If I did my job right, and if the other seniors did their job right, and we leave the legacy and the mental fortitude behind for these younger students to come in and do better than we did, we could be winning state by next year.
In a first for varsity basketball, two brothers, one a senior and the other a freshman, play together in the starting lineup. Here's Ryder and Mohammed with more.
Two brothers, Austin Gooseby, a freshman, and Trevor Gooseby, a senior, are both starting for varsity basketball.
This will be the first time I've had brothers go through our program.
Basketball was always my first love. It was something that I grew up playing.
Since I was a baby, as long as I can remember, my dad's always put me in basketball, AAU teams, special teams, select teams.
Austin and Trevor played together for all their lives, and now they play together for varsity.
They've grown up together and they've played a ton of basketball together, whether that's just for fun in the driveway or in competitive situations.
So I've been playing basketball with them ever since I can remember.
Well, we've always grown up playing basketball, football, everything, every sport pretty much.
Austin, the freshman, is a guard, and then Trevor, his older brother, will be a post for us.
Pretty big role I have to take on, especially when only freshmen, not really a normal thing that happens.
I've had to do countless drills, put in countless hours, and
a lot of work. It took a lot of years, a lot of practicing.
And then there were days that they kind of argued about things, and it looked more like two brothers arguing than two basketball players.
We know each other like the back of our hands. I mean, on the basketball court, we don't even really have to talk to each other.
They pretty much pushed me. It's been pretty hard, but also helped me.
They're going to have really important roles for our team, and then at the same time, they're going to have very different roles. And so I think that's really kind of fun to know that they're going to complement each other in a lot of ways.
The chemistry's there though, so I think we're going to have fun this season.
AV students can learn from industry pros while broadcasting Cardinal football games. Oh yeah, and they also get paid for it. Here's Matthew and Evan with more.
This football season, Melissa ISD CTE formed a partnership with Game On Sports to live stream games of student crews from MHS AV Production.
Game On Sports Production is a local company that does high-end football live stream production for Highland Park.
Students train on professional grade equipment running from Game On producers with decades of experience working with ESPN, Fox, and other networks.
They job shadow at first, they watch what the crew members do, and then they trade off on the equipment so that this crew essentially mentors them in and coaches them into the jobs. At some point during the season, they take over full-time jobs where they're doing every crew role imaginable from camera to working on replay to working on live graphics.
I am a 3-play or replay player. I play most of the clips that they have from some of the football games. So let's say that a touchdown happens, I'm mainly the person that takes a clip from that, and then we have it in a highlight reel.
My role of Game On is doing field cam work, running down the sidelines, getting shots of football players, cheerleaders, or the crowd. I enjoy working with Game On because the people there are very kind and understanding. They know that we are, we're high schoolers.
Game On producers are also connected to pro, college, and high school sports production throughout the region.
It's provided me the opportunity to expand my knowledge and basically build some connections.
The goal is ultimately to keep them in those full-time positions working with Game On outside of the context of Cardinal football so that they get picked up on other jobs that Game On is doing throughout the state. Game On gives them professional experience with the supervision of a teacher and oversight to make sure the learning is happening, and then gives them a direct line to paying jobs.
I would definitely say that it's got to be something I would love to keep doing as an actual career.
Enjoy your winter break!
Bird's Eye News will return this spring. Thanks for watching.